So, our group name is the Happy Mistakes, and we'll be talking about mitigation. What is mitigation? Mitigation is levels of communication that we use every day. Mitigation has 6 levels, starting with hint, preference, query, suggestion, statement, and then command for the last one. And if you wish to find out more about mitigation, you're in the right place.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good, how about you?
I'm doing good.
Hey, ain't those clouds looking awfully gray today? So basically, with that level of mitigation, that was called a hint. And what a hint is, it's basically saying something without directly saying something. It's being very indirect.
So, what you just saw was a hint. The next one would be seen as a preference.
What's up, Pops?
Oh, what's up, son?
So wow, what were you calling me for?
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you that I was gonna get you one of them $100 bikes at Academy. You know, even went so much.
But I saw here in Academy that the $100 bikes aren't durable and as good as the $200 one.
Oh, I see.
So I prefer like the $200 bike.
Right. Yeah. All right, I'll see what I can.
So that right there was an example of a preference. A preference is when you tell someone slightly indirectly what you prefer. In this situation, I told my father I prefer a $200 bike when he wanted to get me a $100 one. I don't know if he's going to get me it, but that's an example of a preference.
So if you weren't paying attention, that was a preference. So the next one is a query, which is pretty much a question.
Hey Ma, what are you doing?
I'm just on Facebook. What?
I was wondering, Ma, have you deposited that $1,000 in my account like you said you were?
I'll do it in a minute, honey.
Okay, please do it. So basically, that was a query, if you didn't know. A query is basically being direct about what you want. Or can you do that? It's basically just a question. And yeah.
So despite that family's issue, that was a query. The next one is a suggestion.
Hey, you should go ask your mom where your dad is. So if you couldn't tell, that was a suggestion. And basically what a suggestion is telling someone, hey, I think you should do this, right? It's almost like a question, but not quite there yet.
So that was a suggestion. The next one would be a statement.
I'm so tired of seeing it here. I will take you back to the shelter, bro.
Bark. Bark.
Alright, so that was an example of a statement. See, me, myself, I hate my dog because he's embarrassing. He's ugly, and he's annoying. But that's not what it matters. An example of a statement is that when I tell someone and I tell them what they are or what I want them to be.
Alright, so that example was a statement. The next one would be a command, which is the final one.
Johnny,
What?
I get your report card.
Oh, stop.
We need to go to your room.
No, please.
How are you feeling religion?
No!
Come here, Daddy, come back, please. Now, as you saw, that was an example of a command. A command is just telling someone straight up what you want them to do, and you want them to do it right then and there.
Why do people mitigate their speech? People mitigate their speech to have respect to their elders or to level their tone in which they are using. As you can tell, mitigation is very important for our regular everyday life. I strongly recommend everyone to practice mitigation every day. Mitigating is the best way to level your tone when you are communicating with someone, and there's nothing bad about it. In fact, mitigating is the right thing to do.